With a ticket to the World Cup Mexico 2011 in hand, 4 teams are on their way to the semifinals in the U-17 CONCACAF Championship to be played this Friday in Montego Bay, Jamaica. Panama, USA, Canada, and host Jamaica secured a berth to the World Tournament starting in June by winning their quarterfinal matches in the regional event. On Tuesday, Panama was the first to advance to the semifinal stage after beating Costa Rica 1-0. The Panamanians had the upper hand in the first half, bringing danger to the Tico zone, but being unable to score. Things changed in the 76th minute though when Alfredo Stevens took advantage of a Costa Rican defensive mistake to find the back of the net for the 1-0 that ended up being the final. Costa Rica tried to pull a comeback, but goalie Ivan Picard was instrumental in keeping the result unchanged, putting Panama in the semifinals and sending them to its first U-17 World Cup appearance ever. Later on, the USA had to make an effort to get past El Salvador with a 3-2 win in extra time. The Americans took an early lead with a nicely taken header by Alejandro Guido 4 minutes from kickoff, but the Cuscatlecos fought back, finding the net 5 minutes later on a goal by Jose Peña that put any idea of a possible blowout to rest. Tied at the end of regulation, the game was decided in extra time with goals by Mario Rodriguez Jr. and Mark Pelosi for the US. The 3-2 win placed the Americans in the semifinals, where they will have to compensate for the loss of defender Kellen Perry Acosta and goalkeeper Fernando Pina, who got red carded just minutes from the end. The victory also helped to maintain the US World Cup appearance record, having attended to every single edition so far.
Yes, we feel very glad, exhausted, very good team we played against El Salvador. They wanted it like we did, but we got the win.
Quarterfinal action continued with Canada's solid 2-0 win over Trinidad and Tobago on Wednesday. The Canadians controlled the game for most of the first half, taking the lead 15 minutes in on a header by Christopher Nanko. And 5 minutes later, Kevin Aleman doubled the score. That was all the Maple Leafs needed in order to secure their comeback to the world stage after a 15-year absence, while keeping alive their chances to lift the CONCACAF trophy.
We worked so hard for this victory today on the pitch, but we win at the 11 vs 11, so we get stick to game plan and work hard. And now we're going to the World Cup. It's like the biggest thing that we expecting for us today.
Finally, on Wednesday afternoon, it was party time in Jamaica after the home team beat Honduras 2-1. Jason Wright was the MVP, scoring twice to lead his team to victory. His first goal came 13 minutes from kickoff, while his second surprised everybody, within only 21 seconds of the second half whistle. With the result, the young boys are dancing their way to the semifinals, while getting ready for what will be their second World Cup appearance and their first since 1999.
This is something that we have dreamt of. This is something we have worked towards and we have achieved it. And kudos to the youngsters. They fought gallantly. It wasn't an easy game. We knew that, but they stood tall.
It's a great feeling in this atmosphere. Jamaica having qualified for yet another Under-17 tournament. This means, the entire world to us right now.
So only 4 teams remain alive in the race for the title, and Friday's semifinal play promises to be fierce, with Panama facing Canada at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, followed by the USA taking on host nation Jamaica at 7. Watch all semifinal action live on CONCACAF.com.